to the city streets, we began to feel the fire.
Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. I'm sorry that I am looking like a mess this morning. It is only 8 o'clock in the morning. Had my first cup of coffee and I've already fed the animals and everything, and I'm about to fix up breakfast, but I wanted to go ahead and start a vlog. We're going to do a weekday vlog style kind of video today, so I hope that you enjoy it, and if you do, please go ahead and hit that like button. Let me turn you around. I'm going to show you what I am doing for breakfast, and then afterwards I'm going to tell you pretty much all that's on plan for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, dessert. Let's get into it. For the breakfast this morning, I have these Stonefire naan breads. Oh, this terrible glare that I bought like a while back. They're still good. I still have like a bunch of them in here. So anyway, I decided that I'm gonna do like a breakfast sandwich with these. So I'm gonna put these in the toaster. I got a couple of eggs here. I'm gonna measure out some egg whites. These are fresh from my chickens. So I am going to measure out egg whites. I think I have like 65 grams of egg whites on plan, so I'm going to measure that out. I may have to get another egg. I'm going to do a slice of cheese, which this is that Borden style cheese. It's a fat-free single cheese, and if you can see on the macros here, love the glares. Okay, so for one slice of cheese, 30 calories. It is 4 grams of protein. It is the lowest calorie cheese that I've been able to find, and I can only find it at H-E-B. So frustrating because it's like so far away from me. But anyway, I'm doing a slice of those. And then I have my Jimmy Dean turkey sausage here that I'm going to add to it. Season it with some salt and pepper, and I'll show you what it looks like once it's all done. Oh, and I also forgot to mention, I'm going to finish up these strawberries as well. I don't know how many grams that is, but I want to finish them up because I don't want them going bad. Okay, do you see this? This happens to me all the time. So I had done the 2 eggs, but it was only 54 grams, and I was trying to shoot for 65. So I tried finding the smallest egg in my refrigerator and put that in there, and it threw it way over, but it's okay. 78 grams. I'll just put it in my tracker, readjust, give me a little extra protein. It's all good. It's all good. I'm just gonna go ahead and salt and pepper this, and get it into the pan. Second meal of the day, we are doing the leftover cracked chicken soup. Yeah, we eat leftovers around here, and I'm excited to get through this because I'm starving. I'd actually tracked this in my tracker already. Like when I made up the recipe, like I did like each individual, did it for like 6 servings. So we ended up getting way more than that. So anyway, I'm just gonna eat the rest of this, and I gotta get moving. So one of the things that we're gonna do while I'm waiting for that to heat up is I'm gonna throw dinner in the crock pot. We're doing Michaela Thomas's, what the heck was it? Buffalo chicken tacos. So I'm gonna put the chicken and the buffalo sauce and the chicken broth into the crock pot, let it cook all day, so then it'll be ready for us by dinner time. So got crock pot ready. I'll put some chicken in here. That is the chicken. Okay, so I have the Buffalo Wild Wings medium buffalo sauce. It's only 32 calories for 2 tablespoons. I think that's about like the kind that she uses in her Instagram video. I'll link it down below as usual for you in case you want to try this out. It looks really good. Obviously, this is a brand new bottle. I don't know what brand. I feel like she uses Frank's buffalo sauce. I'm not really sure. But anyway, it's just a 1/2 cup of buffalo sauce. All right. And instead of dirtying a 1 cup, because she does 1 cup of chicken broth, I'll just do 2 of these just to get that extra flavor out of there. And I still have some in here, so I'm going to get my little spatula. There we go. So there is the chicken. I'm going to cover that. I think we'll do low for 6 hours. There you go. Just got back to the house from running my errands. I had to take the trash over to the dump because we live out in the middle of nowhere, and that's what we do. It cost me like $1 this time, so it's actually pretty good. It's usually about like $1 or $2 a week, so I don't mind, and it's not that far. Anyway, so now that I am home and I'm starting to get pretty darn hungry, it's actually going on 2:30. It's been a few hours since I've had lunch, and I decided that I'm gonna I can't hold it. I'm gonna make myself a protein shake with this. Can you see it? It's the Rise Jet Puffed Marshmallow. This is actually really good. It does taste exactly like a marshmallow. I did not request this. Charlotte requested this. Can you guess why? She's a 12-year-old girl. She saw the happy little marshmallows and the rainbows, and she's like, oh my God, I have to have that. So I got it for her, but she hasn't been drinking it in a while. I was making her those like, you know, like, because for school, you know, she's not very hungry in the mornings, and all my girls were like that. And actually, I was like that too growing up, is that like I was just not very hungry in the mornings. Of course, as I got older, it just got a little different. Hopefully I'm focused here. So, but she does like having her chocolate milk in the mornings for breakfast. So I made her this drink, and I didn't do a full scoop because TJ and I were kind of like worried, like, you know, is this okay for kids to have? Obviously for us adults it's different, but for like kids it's like, is that okay? And so I got her the Jet Puffed marshmallow flavored one, and I put like half a scoop in her chocolate milk, so it was like a chocolate marshmallow breakfast drink. And she really enjoyed that. And then she just kind of like, then like school kind of ended, well, not kind of, school ended, and she just hasn't been drinking it, and I still have all of this, so I'm actually going to try and work through this. So I'm going to make myself a protein drink with this, and I have some unsweetened vanilla. Well, actually, it's not vanilla, but it's unsweetened cashew milk. Can you even see that? It's so dark over here. The unsweetened cashew milk. I really like this one because for 1 cup, it's only 25 calories, 1 protein, no fiber, but that's okay. So we're gonna make our protein drink with that. And I still have these little Quaker Rice Crisps. So I got a couple of the apple cinnamon. I got 1 caramel, so I'm gonna have one of these. And because I don't know, I'm gonna have that first, and just to bump up my protein, because I've been even though I've tracked everything, I'm still pretty low on my protein, so I might just finish it off with a protein bar because I can actually afford it in my calories. For dinner, I already showed you what dinner is. Still the crock pot's still cooking. We still got like less than 3 hours to go on that. I'll show you what that looks like. I'm thinking about making a recipe because there's these like protein balls that I had seen on Pinterest, and I've got all the ingredients for it. At least I think I do. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we get into. But right now I'm going to have my snack. Probably going to watch a show on TV. It's actually, raise your hand if you're a Walking Dead fan. So it's actually not The Walking Dead, but it's like the spin-off. It's the Daryl Dixon, and I bought the first season. Well, I think there's only the 1 season. I just watched the 3rd episode yesterday, so I'm going to watch the 4th one today, and then, you know, so anyway, I'm going to enjoy my snack, watch a little bit of Daryl Dixon, and then we'll probably be back for dinner. This is probably going to be a short vlog. I don't have anything else going on. I wasn't going to take you with me to the dumpster, because, not the dumpster. Well, I mean, technically, yeah. I wasn't going to bring you to the landfill because, I mean... Alright, so I'm going to make my snack, and then I'm going to watch that, and I'll see you back here for dinner. Unless, of course, I have other things going on, and I'll come back. Okay, feeling really hungry again. I just have one of these ginger sesame chunk light tuna. It's the Great Value brand. It's only 80 calories, 15 grams of protein. So I figured that would be pretty good with some like bell peppers and some lettuce. I'm not doing any dressing. I'm just going to eat it as is. And that's just going to be my little snack. I chose not to do that protein bar, and that was good, but like I'm starving again. So I'm just like, oh, I figured this would probably be a lighter option and almost as much protein. It's got almost as much protein as that protein bar. The protein bar had 20 grams of protein. This has 15, so close enough. Oh, I'm so glad we've only got 15 more minutes. I'm so glad because I'm so hungry. I also forgot to tell you that about an ounce of that ranch seasoning I sprinkled on top. I completely forgot about it, and I was like rewatching Michaela Thomas's video just to see like what she did, and yeah, you're supposed to put the ranch seasoning on there, and so I just sprinkled that on there, and so it'll be fine. It'll be good. It's good. Oh my god, we got 14 minutes. I'm so hungry right now. So here I am just getting some dishes taken care of, getting the dishwasher unloaded. Since I'm just waiting for the crock pot to finish up. I figured I'll just tidy up the kitchen. I cannot stand having my kitchen constantly dirty, you know, like when I'm cooking, if things are in the crock pot or if something goes in the oven, that I'll take that time to get everything cleaned up is what I prefer to do. And most of the time I can do it. And so I figured I'd get the dirty dishes in there. So the more you do now, the less you got to do later. I mean, that is just something that I've always lived by. My dad told me about that years ago when I was a little kid. So, and then just, I mean, I don't know if it's just being like a mom, a wife, or whatever, but I mean, you know, we spend most of the time in the kitchen, and I just want to try to get it as tidy as possible. And if you see that green bucket that I just dump stuff in there, that is our scrap bucket. I don't have a garbage disposal, so I have a pig and I have chickens. So whatever cannot go down the drain goes into the scrap bucket, and it's just easier to have it right there next to the sink. So whenever we scrape our plates, we scrape the stuff into that scrap bucket. And anyway, so moving on to the chicken. So just pulling out all the chicken, very tender chicken, just shredding it up. And I've got a bowl there, some Tupperware. Um, so what Michaela Thomas does is that she shreds her chicken and then puts it back into the crock pot, mixes it around in that buffalo sauce. Oh my gosh, y'all, this was so good. I am definitely making this on repeat. I mean, I cannot stress enough how good this was. Now, if you're somebody who doesn't like buffalo sauce, she does recommend using like maybe a mild salsa. I can't speak right now, or another sauce that you like. We like the buffalo sauce. So then what she does, oh, and then I pulled the chicken out and put it into the bowl. So then what she does is she uses the tortillas, and I'm just showing you the cheese that I'm using. I have like some leftover Monterey Jack cheese, very little, and some Fiesta blend cheese. So just put a little bit on that. You put the tortilla into the sauce, you know, flip it both sides, get it nice and coated. Cheese, chicken, cheese, fold it in half, and then you're just going to throw it on your griddle. I think I let it sit there for about a minute and a half and then flipped it over, you know, let the other side cook. And then I think I had to, this was so good. I can't wait to make it again. All right, y'all, that is dinner tonight. Look at how gorgeous this looks. Oh my gosh, this is the buffalo chicken tacos by Michaela Thomas. I will link it down in the description box below. She does call it tacos, but it seems more like quesadillas to me, but I honestly don't care. I took a bite out of the chicken already. It tastes amazing. And honestly, because it's got tortillas, I can't help, my mind cannot help but go Mexican on this dish. And unfortunately, I don't have any sour cream, but what I do have here is a serving of the guacamole salsa. It is so good if you haven't tried it already, but oh my God, I cannot wait to dig in, y'all.
We